memory, like I have a memory when I saw you in film Raghuvar and Betik. When you step out that car, like I felt like dream girl. I used to dream such girl. It's an innocent and cute face and a cute smile. I saw in you.
Thank you, thank you.
Finally, my dream come true today. I'm interviewing you finally. So, digging into your personal life first of all, like you born in Delhi. So, what difference you found Delhi and Hyderabad? Any difference can be in
Well, we've been shifting places, so it's not like we stayed in one fixed place because my dad, like, he had his transferable job. So first we would stay in Bangalore, then my dad stayed in Chennai for quite some time, and then we moved to Gujarat. Then from Gujarat we moved to Delhi. Now we've moved to Haryana, Gurgaon.
So, Gurgaon is such a beautiful place, Gurgaon.
Yeah, it's more like a, they say it's like Bangkok, Singapore, like that. But it's a new place, and yeah, it's young, it's trendy. A lot of shopping malls are there, so it's a new place. Yeah.
So, మీరు మోడలింగ్ చేశారు ఇనిషియల్లో సో మూవీస్లోకి ఎలా వచ్చారు లైక్ హౌ డిడ్ యూ కమ్ టు మూవీస్
Like initially, I've done ads when I was like really young, when I was in school, and when I was in fifth, sixth, like ninth standard. So I did modeling. Ninth standard. Yes, yes. Super. So then I took part in a beauty pageant when I was in Delhi, and I was crowned first runner-up for that. So, and I wanted to, be into acting. So I wanted to take it up as a profession. So that's how like my journey started, and I really wanted to be an actor and get into films. So yeah.
So you've been into acting, like you have done acting course. That
I did a workshop with him for like 2 months, and Barry Johns and his team, they would take the workshops, and I was in this junior group. So I was in what, eighth, ninth standard that time. So then I had to focus on my studies, like boards and all. After that, so in eighth and ninth, I did the course, and I was very much interested in theater. So in school, I would do theater, and even in college, like next to my college, there is a National School of Drama. So I would go watch plays with my friends. So that used to be a lot of fun.
So మీకు ఎలా అనిపించింది బికాస్ బ్యారీ జాన్ ఈ ట్రైన్డ్ బాలీవుడ్ సూపర్ స్టార్ షారూక్ ఖాన్ అండ్ బాజ్పేయి మనోజ్ బాజ్పేయి సో మీకు ఎలా అనిపించింది లైక్ వెన్ హీస్ ట్రైనింగ్ యూ లైక్ ఐ మీన్ డిడ్ యూ షవర్డ్ ఆర్ సంథింగ్ ఫియర్డ్ అంటే అంత పెద్ద యాక్టర్స్ని ట్రైన్ చేశారు లైక్ హౌ హీ గోయింగ్ టు ట్రైన్ మీ దేర్ మైట్ బి సమ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ రోలింగ్ ఇన్ యువర్ మైండ్
I was very, very nervous. Okay, so and there was like a group of kids. So like all we were in a huge group, and we were given tasks to complete. Like they would divide us into groups of four, and not only acting but dance also would be included in that. So I think his team and his assistants would be there who would teach us, and he's also really friendly and a really nice person, highly talented, and like we would have these plays after every week. So he would just check on that, and he would yeah, so he would be there around all the time. Yeah.
సో షారూక్ ఎప్పుడైనా వచ్చారా లైక్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్కి సో డిడ్ యూ హ్యాపెన్ ఎనీ టైమ్ టు మీట్ హిమ్
I think that was long back. I think Shah Rukh Khan was with him when he was really young. I think when he was in his 20s or something. Then he too went to Mumbai. So I too was just for like a month or two. I didn't do a very long course. Yeah.
And what was your first audition after your course? Any audition?
I had auditioned for serials in Hindi, and in Delhi only I used to go for the auditions. Then I went to Mumbai and I auditioned there as well. And so I've auditioned in all four places: Delhi, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Chennai.
Okay, then what was your memorable audition apart from all this?
Memorable was I think all are like special.
Special.
And what I remember is the Chennai one,
Okay,
like
Chennai one.
Chennai audition.
So what do you give? Like every Chennai. Chennai is a smile you give.
So basically, that was for my first film
Okay.
in Tamil, and they had given me a paper
Okay.
with
That was in
long
Tamil.
dialogues in Tamil, and it took me like 2 hours to say one word.
Oh my god.
I had to pronounce it in the correct way,
Okay.
and it took a lot of time. Then, to distract me from that, then they would tell me, okay, you say your dialogues in your own language or in Hindi. So they just wanted to see my expressions and how I emote.
Okay.
So then they could see that, okay, she can give good expressions and
Okay.
she can uh, do this role.
Okay.
So I think based on that, I was chosen for my first film. Yeah.
Okay. So మన ఒక్క క్షణం విషయానికి వస్తే so many questions rolling in my mind. సో చాలా క్వశ్చన్స్ ఉన్నాయి ఒక్క క్షణం విషయానికి వస్తే లైక్ ఎలా వచ్చింది ఆఫర్ లైక్ ఒక్క క్షణం.
So basically, after Gentleman, this is my next film, Okakshanam, and Anand Garu and we met like long back.
Okay.
So when I started like my career, when I was giving auditions, that time I met Anand Garu, and we were supposed to do a film together.
Okay.
That time. But due to my exams and my college and everything, I was not able to take it up.
Okay.
But I'm really, really happy that destiny brought us together again for this film, Okakshanam. And yeah, like they were looking for somebody who could play this role of Jyotsna, who looked vulnerable, who looked innocent. Also, at the same time, she's able to perform chala emotion scenes on this film lo. So they thought maybe I would be apt for this role. So I met him and he narrated the story, and I was very excited. I was thrilled to do this film.
So ఏమనిపించింది ఫస్ట్ టైం స్క్రిప్ట్ విన్నప్పుడు?
So when I met him in his office, so he talked about the story, and the way he narrates a story, it's brilliant. I think you can just close your eyes and imagine the entire film in your mind, and you can just imagine what's happening. It was so gripping, and I think when the audience also watches, it's like an edge of a seat, that kind of a screenplay, and it talks about the science fiction element called parallel lives.
Okay.
And that is something that you must have seen in the teaser as well, where the professor throws the matchsticks and how the matchsticks are aligned in. Yes, 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 yeah.
The life will be like a parallel.
Yeah, so, and there are these two couples and how the story revolves around the four characters.
Okay.
So I think that is something which is very, very thrilling.
It's a kind of
Suspense thriller, and it has all elements, you could say. There's romance, and there's drama, a lot of emotions. Comedy, yes, bit of it, a touch of it. And a lot of characters are there in the film. And what to say? Yeah, so it's more of an intense film, and very, very thrilling. I mean to say, like we shot a lot for like 80 days, and we took so many days so that the film becomes, the screenplay becomes very, very gripping. So back to back to back to back, there is like layers of things happening. So the plot has a lot of layers. So it just keeps unfolding as you start watching the film, that this is happening, Okakshanam, okay, something, what's next, Okakshanam, it's just changing. Life is changing in a moment. So yeah.
Okay. So Allu Sirish గారితో వర్క్ చేయడం ఎలా అనిపించింది?
It was a pleasure working with him, and I really enjoyed working with him. Like initially, though we've met at an award show. We met last year, and I don't know. I was sitting next to him. We were talking, and I don't know. I had this feeling, this intuition that we are going to work together in a film.
సో ఇక్కడ పని చేస్తుంది అప్పుడు 6 సెన్స్ పని చేస్తుంది.
Yeah, that intuition, it worked correct, and it became a reality. So very happy that our chemistry worked really well on screen, and he's a Gemini, just like me.
Okay. Okay.
So we got along pretty well, and it was a lot of fun working with him.
షూట్ లొకేషన్ ఎలా ఉండేవారు అల్లు శిరీష్ గారు? బికాస్ హీఈస్ వెరీ జోవియల్ గాయ్, యూజువల్లీ చూస్తుంటే.
He's very jovial.
సో హౌ వాజ్ యువర్ ఫస్ట్ డే? షూట్ ఎలా ఉండింది?
First year was actually good, and we had just started, so our shoot began in the basement, where you can see it in the teaser, where we are sitting opposite each other inside the car, and we are just looking at each other, passing looks and waving at each other. So that's where that was the first day of shoot, and I was kind of I was getting those jittery feeling, butterflies in my stomach. I was kind of nervous, anxious, and slowly I think Sirish also was very, very supportive, and he really helped me uh, you know overcome such some scenes were quite difficult, and I think with his support and help I was able to challenge that and overcome that. So, and he's also somebody who's very focused when it comes to work. So he's not the jovial person that time. And when the shot gets over, then he'll be all free and he'll start joking. He'll be pulling my leg. He'll tease me. That happens. That's a good quality that he has, and he's very witty. He loves people making laugh. He loves to make people laugh, and he loves talking, and he can talk about anything. So I think
So what's that compliment he gave you?
you should ask him that. He said he's gonna say in interviews. I'm waiting for him to say that.
సో మ్యూజిక్ విషయానికి వస్తే మణిశర్మ గారు సీనియర్ మ్యూజిక్ డైరెక్టర్ చాలా బాగా ఇచ్చారు మ్యూజిక్. లైక్ ట్రైలర్లో కూడా చూసాం, చాలా బాగుంది. ద సాంగ్ సో మెనీ ఒకసారి మా కోసం పాడతారా? ఒక వన్ లైన్. ఐ నో యూ ఆర్ వెరీ గుడ్ సింగర్. ఐ హర్డ్ ఇన్ అదర్ ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ చూడమని.
Okay, so it goes like so many na 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 మొదలాయనే
సో ఇక లిరిక్స్ యాడ్
so many కలలతో na 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 so జిందగీ నిన్నెలా తెలుసాకనే so many కలలలో వెలుగాయనే.
awesome, చాలా బాగా పాడారు. దెన్ లైక్ సాంగ్లో చాలా బాగున్నా. లైక్ హౌ డూ యూ మెయింటైన్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్? లైక్ వాట్స్ ద డైట్ యూ మెయింటైన్? You should not ask this question.
I'm a big foodie. I love eating.
But you don't look like you're big foodie. Usually big foodies are much fat.
I easily put on weight. So like on shoots and all, I'll be all conscious.
Okay.
And I'll take care of what I eat and what I drink. So mostly when there are song shoots, I'll be on this liquid diet.
Okay.
And yeah, otherwise I eat normal food.
Okay.
Yeah.
సో ఫ్రీ టైంలో ఏం చేస్తుంటారు మీరు?
I like music, so yeah, and I like to play badminton.
Okay. But you watch some TV shows, comic shows.
Sometimes, not all the time, just for entertainment.
I remember that cartoon. What was that?
Nikki, forgot.
What's that?
Forgot.
I don't remember.
Even I don't remember.
Hangama TV.
Oh, that Shin-chan.
Chin-chan, yeah, Chin-chan. Chin-chan imitation బాగా చేస్తారు మీరు ఒకసారి.
Actually, no.
I really love that imitation, I have seen. చాలా బాగా చేస్తారు. Take my name as Abhiram and say some.
No, I'm not saying it now.
I started already. No.
Okay, I said no. Done.
Okay. You said no. So, you like Hyderabad food?
I love, because it's spicy, and I'm kind of a person who likes spicy food.
Okay.
So even when I have curd rice and they put that tadka all over it with the curry leaves and everything, I really like that.
థ్యాంక్ గాడ్ మీరు కూడా బిర్యానీ అని చెప్తారేమో. ఇవాంకా ట్రంప్ గారు బిర్యానీ అని చెప్పినందుకు బిర్యానీ రేట్ పెంచేశారు మొత్తం. It's got high. Again, use this. Biryani is my favorite food. Then again, it will be increased.
I'm not a non-veg now eater, so.
Okay, you're not a non-veg.
But I like veg biryani. Veg biryani nachindi. Veg biryani nachindi. That also has its own flavor and taste. Yeah.
సో ఆనంద్ గారితో వర్క్ చేయడం ఎలా అనిపించింది?
I think I'm blessed to be working with such a wonderful director, such a nice person, very nice human being, first of all. And he's not only a director, but a very, very dear friend, very close friend. And I think he was more like a friend on sets, being a director. So when you're comfortable working with your friends, the work becomes even more happier and a lot of joy. So I think he's very, very focused and very passionate about filmmaking. And I really enjoyed working with him. So I'm looking forward to working with him again.
బట్ మా వ్యూవర్స్ చాలా హర్ట్ అయిపోయారు ఈ మధ్య కాలంలో. మీరు జెంటిల్‌మ్యాన్ తర్వాత కనిపించట్లేదని చెప్పేసి అందరూ వెయిట్ చేస్తున్నారు.